Now that we have completed the Wild Atlantic Way, we are going to be exploring the best that Northern Ireland has to offer, immersing ourselves in the folklore, exploring not only the rugged coast, but the incredible mountains, as well as visiting a little piece of Westeros. We woke up in the Sperrins area of outstanding natural beauty, surrounded by rolling hills, in what appeared to be a motorhome stop area. Good morning.
Morning.
Today we are starting our day with a 2.5 hour hike. We are here at Gortin Glen Forest Park. I found this trail on All Trails again. I love a bit of All Trails.
We've already seen red squirrels, which we've never seen before.
Oh my god, he's so cute.
Look at that.
Oh my god, what a poser. We've seen a lot of the coast now, so we wanted to come a little bit inland. And this is in a Sperrin area of outstanding national beauty.
Yeah, we've only just started and I can see why.
Yes. Something else worth noting about this hike, at the top there is someone we're going to see.
I tell you, I'm never happier when I'm in a forest. I spent a lot of time on going up in the woods, so I think it's that. It feels like a bit of a kid again. What about you?
Not a forest for me, I don't think. Like, I love a forest, not my happy place. I think my happy place is the sea. The coast.
Yeah.
Whenever we're inland, we always say, "Oh, itching to get back to the water, itching to get back to the coast," because that's home to us.
We've always grown up by
On the
coast, a
coast.
stone throw away.
Yeah, I don't know. I find it interesting. Like, where's your happy place? Do you have somewhere where you feel is home to you, even if it's not where you grew up? Or, like, we found Scotland was very homely. Like, it felt homish, didn't it? So, do you have anywhere like that? I'm quite interested to find out what other people think. A little bit later in the day now. We've made our way out of the Sperrins area of outstanding natural beauty and we've made our way back to the coast. I know we said, oh, we spent so much time near the coast, and now we want to be inland, but I was missing it. And we have spots along the coast we want to go and see tomorrow. We had a great time on that walk, didn't we?
Oh, it was incredible. It was really good and not too difficult. All well paved.
Yes, very well paved.
Yeah, I think there's like a cell tower type thing at the top, so it's has to be quite well maintained.
No, it gets quite steep at the last bit, and the cell tower does kind of not ruin the view because you're not looking at the cell tower, you're looking away
Everyone
from
else.
it. Yeah, so it doesn't really ruin the view, but you are kind of like, oh, that's a cell tower. Lovely. The giant, I thought it was amazing. I thought it was brilliant. I was so happy when we finally saw it, and it is massive.
It is big. It was big, and the detail is amazing on it.
It even had toenails.
Toenails, fingernails, the
Yeah.
hair.
Hair looked incredible.
Yeah.
It looked like proper like raggedy troll hair. Like it looked so good.
It was really. I've well surprised.
Yeah. So in the end, I looked up the artist Thomas Dambo afterwards, and it turns out that he's done these trolls. There's 3 in that area, and then on his website he's got a map, and you can have a look at all the different troll or like art installations he's done across the world. Like there's some in Australia, they're in Asia, Denmark where he's from, they're in like Belgium, France.
It's amazing. And the map is so good.
Yeah,
It's called the troll map.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave the link, because if you'd like to go and see, maybe like you're from France and you live quite close to it and you're like, that looks like a great thing to go and see, I'll leave the link.
You may
for
be
you.
quite close to one, and
Yeah.
you'll have no idea.
You had no idea. They're so well done, and they're all made out of recycled materials. I thought it was brilliant. Each one's got their own little story. They got a name and everything.
The walk was nice as well.
Yeah, the walk was
The
great.
walk was lovely.
The walk, like you're in the trees. It's really nice.
Very well preserved woodland.
Yes.
It was very nice. But tomorrow, we've just arrived at our park up,
Yes.
and
We're on the north coast currently.
yes, right at pretty much at the tippity top. And tomorrow morning, early as we can, as soon as the sun rises, really, straight to the Giant's Causeway,
Yeah.
which we're very excited. Everyone knows.
Yeah, that's like it's like Cliffs of Moher, Giant's Causeway, and then like the cities, the Ring of Kerry. They're like the most famous things in the whole of Ireland to do.
So we're quite excited for that. Hopefully, if we get there early, there won't be many people about.
That's our plan.
It's also February, so there's probably not going to be
Midweek as
many
well.
people. After the amazing hike, we found a park up and cooked a quick stir fry before having an early night.
So good morning. You join us now. We are on the Causeway coastal route. We're about to leave our park up for the night, and we are going to head to Giant's Causeway. We've had to wait about an hour or so for the weather to clear up a little bit, but it doesn't look like it's improving that much, so we're just going to hit the road. So we just left the visitor centre. We picked up our audio guides. They come free in your ticket price, so may as well.
I mean, I love a good National Trust. You can see where the money goes.
Yes.
And these are brilliant. It's just, you hold it like a phone. Instead of an earpiece, you just, it comes up with markers, and you click the number associated with the marker. It tells you more information if you want it.
Yeah, it's even got Braille on it, which is great. I'd say this whole site is quite accessible. They've got mobility scooters inside, everything has ramps, it's very accessible here.
It's brilliant.
You could also go on a guided tour that was involved in the ticket price as well, and I guess you get similar or better than the audio guide.
We were just a bit too early.
Yeah, it was 3 minutes as we arrived in the visitor
A
centre.
bit too late.
It was a bit rushed for us, so we didn't do it, but I think they go hourly on the half hour hourly.
Yeah.
The causeway is a natural wonder made up of 40,000 interlocking columns. While you're on the walk, the audio guide, which is actually quite entertaining, explains the legend of the Giant's Causeway and Finn McCool, the giant who built the causeway. He ripped chunks from the coastline of County Antrim so that he could create a path over the Irish Sea to Scotland to confront another giant, Benandonna, who was threatening Ireland. We'll leave the rest of the story for when you visit.
Wow,
I love that.
that was brilliant.
I
Really
thought it
good.
was great. So I would recommend getting the audio guide if you don't go on the guided tour, because he gives you the guide, like the audio guide, he gives you like little tidbits of information, he tells you all about the folklore.
Yeah.
And I really enjoyed that. The gift shop's great, by the way. I didn't buy anything in this one, but I love a gift
That's a
shop.
change.
But it's a great gift shop. They got a little cafe in there. The visitor centre is very swanky.
Oh yeah, oh it is. It's really good, and it is quite expensive. So
Yeah.
like all in all, you'd be looking at, for like 2 people here, about £40,
Yeah.
which is why we're such an advocate for the memberships.
And we also, something worth noting is there's a bus. So what we did was we walked down, we did the whole trail, we did the audio guide all the way down to the bottom, and then we caught the bus back up. A, it saved us a hill walk,
Yeah.
and B, it was just, you know, we'd done the walk, we had seen most of it. As you go down is what you want to see. So on the way up, you don't see anything new per se, and the audio guide stops at the bottom. So you don't have anything to watch or listen to on the way back up. So that's why we got the bus. Only costs £1, and if you remember, it's free. So we did that.
Yeah,
And
electric as well.
Yeah,
Which is
I was going to
nice.
say there's zero emission buses,
Brushes?
which is brilliant. So yeah, we are now going to hit the road. I think we're taking the coast road now,
Yep, aim is try and get to Belfast.
and we're going to take the Causeway coastal route, which I'm excited to see.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go.
We continued along the Causeway coastal route on the north coast. An incredible drive if you get the chance, all the way to Belfast.
We explored Belfast on foot, admiring the artwork throughout the streets. Unfortunately, we had aimed to visit the markets, but they were closed during our visit, so bear this in mind if you are planning to come. We didn't spend much time in the city as we aren't city people, but if you are, then Belfast may be for you. As the day had gotten away from us, we had a cheeky Mackies on the way to our park up.
Good morning.
Morning.
This is the what? You right?
I'm just really excited.
Yeah, this is the day we got something very exciting for us planned.
Yeah.
We got the Game of Thrones studio tour.
Yeah, so I saw this on TikTok months and months ago, and I said to Reese, oh, you know, if we go to Ireland, wouldn't it be great to go and do it?
Yeah, bit of a I don't know, it was like thrown out there. We didn't really realise how close we would be.
No. And then when we were planning to come, I said, oh my god, like it's going to be on the route basically. It's 30 minutes from Belfast. I was like, why don't we do it? So we bought each other tickets for Valentine's Day. That was our gift to each other.
And I can't wait.
I'm really excited. The following footage shows spoilers for Game of Thrones and the studio tour. We have excluded a lot of the exhibition, so there are still surprises if you visit. I'm so excited. We've just done some funny green screen photos together, but I'm so excited. We're just waiting to go into the theatre. You can't film in that bit, but we can film in the rest of the studio. We're gonna have to rewatch it now after this. I'm literally 2 minutes in and I've got to rewatch it
Start.
here. say, there's only 73 episodes of Game of Thrones, albeit each episode is like a movie, but the amount of time, effort, and just work that's been put into it by the production team, the art department, everyone who worked on it is incredible. It's so cool to see it in person. The studio tour is held inside the original studios where they filmed a lot of the interior shots for the show. As you make your way through the tour, you enter different parts of Westeros, from King's Landing to Marine, taking in all the incredible work it took to make the show. The tour has lots of interactive aspects as well to break up the exhibitions. There are 2 cafes on the tour. You can pre-book food for cheaper online or buy it on the day. He looks like he's about to open his eyes and say something or go boom. Flattering angle of me.
Why did you open your eyes?
Oh, I forgot they had their eyes shut. Not gonna lie. The amount of effort they've put into just making the studio tour alone an incredible experience is brilliant. There's so many minute details that you're just looking around, or props that weren't even seen in the show. We were chatting to one of the guides and he was telling us about bits that were made just so they had the concept there that they could refer to as a reference, even though it wasn't in the TV show at all. It's incredible.
I haven't seen it, but apparently it's the Iron Throne. So, we'll see now. A bit lost for words.
And of course, there's a great big gift shop at the end. Okay, so we've just got back to Benny. We just got the shuttle bus back to the ticket office. What were your thoughts on that?
Well, firstly, it was £30 each.
Yes, for an adult ticket.
That includes the shuttle, there and back. And I think it was well worth it.
So do I.
I think it was amazing.
Definitely.
They have everything in there. Absolutely everything.
Anything you've seen in the background that's been glanced over, everything and anything, any kind of prop, set design, everything you could imagine, they've got. It's incredible, isn't it?
Yeah, and straight off the bat, it wows you.
Yes.
Great experience, and part of it is really immersive. You're walking into full scenes and lots of interactive features as well.
Yeah, to sort of give you things to do rather than just reading the plaques and looking at the set pieces and things like that.
Yeah.
There's also, if you're into any kind of film or set production or graphic designing, maybe art, anything like that, I think this is something you would really appreciate, because the level of effort in every way conceivable that's gone into this is amazing, and you see every step, don't you?
Yeah, and what I didn't expect is they have like perfectly replicated the art department
Yes.
and the costume department and put it as part of the tour, so you really feel like you're stepping into the middle of
Yeah.
planning out one of the biggest shows ever made.
And we've obviously intentionally taken out bits of the tour from our footage. We did not we're showing you to give you an idea of somewhere to go. We don't want to ruin it for you or take the whole experience away, so we've intentionally cut out footage so that there is still incredible things for you to see when you go.
We went quite slowly, and we were there for nearly 3 hours.
Yeah, so when I googled it, I think on their FAQ page it said between 2 and 3 hours, and I'd say that's pretty accurate if you take your time. So I would allow 3 hours of your day to do this. So the plan now is to do a little food shop, do some washing, and head to our park up, I think.
Yeah, that was pretty much a big chunk of our day gone,
Yes.
so now it's just errands.
I didn't know how long it was going to take, so I just sort of sectioned off pretty much the whole day and just gave us like van life admin to do as well. But that's made my like trip. I've had a brilliant time, to be honest. Arrived at a park up for the evening. Gotta say, laundry was a bust today. I think the machines are down.
Yeah, we went to 3 different
Revolutions.
2 sets of machines on each, so 6 machines all down. So
Yeah.
there must be something going on.
Suspicious.
But we found ourselves quite a pretty little park up here. So we'll go for a little walk now before making some dinner when it starts to get a bit quieter here.
And it looks like there's a little causeway down to a little island, so we're going to go and have a look if we can get across. Bolognese à la Benny. Bon appetit.
This morning we found a laundrette 10 minutes away from us.
After the palaver we had yesterday trying to find laundry.
Yeah, so we've
given up on Revolution for the next few days.
Yeah, go straight to a local laundrette, not much more expensive, and it means we can drop it off, do what we want to do today, which circles back anyways, and we pick it up on our way back.
Yeah, so the plan is to drive the Ards Peninsula.
Yeah.
So it's like drive down one side, come back the other.
And that is today's goal.
Yes. Sometimes you've just got to have little goals in van life because sometimes you're covering so much distance or things take so much time, you can't get anything else done.
Yeah.
And it is what it is. We stumbled across a National Trust site on the peninsula, and as we have our memberships, we decided to pop in and have a look. Definitely worth the stop. Mount Stuart is a 19th century house with vast grounds and gorgeous gardens that were actually voted as one of the top 10 in the world. The interior of the house is just as gorgeous as the gardens, with the most impressive entrance area. The house even has its own chapel. Due to the location of the house, it experiences mild, humid conditions, meaning the grounds are able to host a variety of rare tropical plants. I have to say this is a little bit of a gem. We are amongst the Mourne Mountains. It's basically like a guy's field, and you just pay £5 to park here safe overnight. Today is a Friday, and Friday nights around towns tend to be sketchy at best, and sometimes you get yobbos like coming around your van, skirting their cars round, loads of loud music, so it's better to find somewhere safe. And we'll also plan on doing some bits in the Mourne Mountains tomorrow, but this is an absolute gem of a spot. You pay £5 to park, and you can park anywhere you like. There's toilets on site. He's a brilliant, lovely guy. Really nice, wasn't he?
Hey, oh, found the water tap.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, it's a water tap, fresh, clean drinking water. Just by there, that post.
Oh, amazing. Chilly.
It's very cold at the moment, but the sun's out and it's dry, so we can't really complain. So tomorrow is our last day in Northern Ireland, and it's been lovely. It's quite similar to home in the fact that it's very green, very luscious, rolling hills. Home is Wales, by the way, just in case you didn't know. So there's a lot of similarities. The Causeway coastal route as well is a lovely route, quite short, but it stretches across Northern Ireland, obviously quite short comparing it to the Wild Atlantic Way. But you get quite a lot in quite a small space, I would say. Quite a variation of landscape. I don't know if you haven't seen the beginning of our Ireland series. We were with a couple of friends for the first few days, and they're coming back over to meet us in Dublin for a day, two. Trip's nearly finished now, 6 weeks. Gone. Some days I feel like it's taken up, like it feels like we've been here for ages, and then other days I feel like it's gone in a blink of an eye.
Yeah, like some days you think about, oh, we did the Ring of Kerry. The Ring of Kerry feels months ago.
I think it's because we've done so much in a short span of time. We record a lot of it, but not all of it. So,
especially not the driving. Like,
oh yeah.
Some days we've only driven 15-20 minutes. Some days we've driven, like today we've driven nearly 3 hours.
Tonight we've had the rare opportunity to cook outside, by the way, if that wasn't evident. And we're having fajitas. We love wraps in the van. They're so quick, so easy. And fajitas is just one of our, bit of a favourite.
Yeah. What's that?
A water tap.
Oh, we were trying to fill it and we took the tap off to give it a clean because health, sanitisation, hygiene, and couldn't get it back on and just screwed a little bit too tight and it just completely snapped. So the tap sits in the bottom. The tap sits by there. You just see the rest of it in blue. So luckily it's not like a specialist tank. We can just pop to Halfords and get another one, right?
All we need is a new tap.
I don't think they sell the taps though.
I don't know. That's nicely. I've finally made it to the hike.
Oh, after a palaver of a morning.
About an hour behind schedule.
It's a good job I allowed for any mishaps.
Not quite the amount of mishaps.
No.
But it's alright, luckily we're in Northern Ireland now. And where we bought the water container was Halfords. Yes. If you don't know Halfords.
It's like a hardware store.
In the UK, so they're in Northern Ireland. Oh god, a bit of a climb. So luckily, probably tomorrow, we'll grab a new one.
Yes. Oh, I'm glad we made it to the hike though. Yeah, word of warning, if you are going to do this hike, get here really early because the car park is full and they've parked all the way down the road. We managed to wait like 5-10 minutes and someone came out and we nabbed their space when they left, but I wouldn't bank on that. The car park, well, you can see the cars in the distance there, literally just over there, and already the views are lovely. In case I didn't mention, this is in the Mourne Mountains. It's gorgeous, even just to drive through if you don't have time for a hike. It's gorgeous.
How you doing then?
Alright, it's just a bit boggy is all at the minute. Obviously it's February, so it's a bit of a job to traverse, and there's a bit where the path just basically completely disappears. So you've got like 6 different groups of people taking miscellaneous own routes up the side of the hill. You've got boys who are just running, us who are getting bogged down, this Irish couple who are shouting at each other. It's very funny.
Good view though.
Very good views. We've decided to sort of deviate from the route. The route that we picked out to do today is very busy. I don't know why, but
well,
I mean, I know why. It's
know
a
why.
Saturday and it's blue skies, the sun's out, so everyone has decided to come and climb a mountain today.
Found the smallest
Ken.
volcano I've ever seen. It's adorable.
A little bit smaller than Prince Albert.
A little bit.
Not by much.
There he is. And there's the view.
Bloody hell. Wow. I'll show you the view the other way in a minute as well. It's gorgeous, isn't it?
Not bad.
One of my favourite parts of a hike is A, the bit at the end, but B, the bit where you reach the top, you get to see the view, it's incredible, and then we always bring some snacks, a sausage roll and a dairy milk. We had a banana and a frube on the way up for some energy, but we always bring some snacks to eat at the top. It's one of my favourite bits, and we always call it like our lunch with a view. We've had some epic views with some lunches, some in Iceland that were incredible. The one the other week at the top of Diamond Hill, that was sick. We've sat in front of the tiger enclosure at Chester Zoo, and they've been sat like right in front of us, and we've eaten lunch. We had our curry in the Highlands. We got our chairs out, we had our sunglasses on because the snow was so white, and we sat and ate lunch there. That's one of my favourites.
We've had our lunch.
And we're on our way back down.
On the descent. The descent's always easier, always quicker.
Yes.
So hopefully we'll make some good time and be back to Benny before we know it.
I'd definitely say that the Mourne Mountains, even if you don't have to do a big mountain, we didn't.
No.
I'd say there's stuff here for
What was it,
range
600
of
metres?
abilities. Yeah.
But
there's-
pretty easy.
Yes, it was quite, like most of the way was quite accessible, like you could find the path quite well. But I would say that it's a must-see spot.
Yeah.
The ranges, just to drive through even, is just gorgeous, and you've got this towering scenery all around. It's, especially if you get a day like today.
We got lucky.
Yeah, we did get lucky, but I would say if you get a day like today, definitely do it.
They just gave up with the path.
This is what we meant.
Starts there. What are we supposed to do here?
It's a really big jump.
I describe how she moves as a toddler in an adult's body.
Thank you so much for watching. Join us next week for the final instalment of our Vanlife Ireland series. as we head back south into the Republic to explore the East Coast and Dublin.